Market turmoil spreads across globe. Wall Street executives warn of the dangers of the tariffs. Guys, this is in one freaking issue. Nobody knows what the impact's going to be. Welcome to the Heartland Multifamily Show, the shorter, more profitable path to multifamily ownership and investing. Hey everybody, it's Darren Garman with the Heartland Multifamily Show, the place for all things multifamily, and we've got lots to talk about on this episode. And it has to do with the three truths about Trump's tariffs. Here's the interesting thing about what's going on in I'll call it the tariff war right now. I am now holding a copy of the Wall Street Journal, and I want to read to you just a few headlines in the copy of this Wall Street Journal. Market turmoil spreads across globe. Wall Street executives warn of the dangers of the tariffs. Okay? Oh, it gets better. Frustration over commerce chief mounts. Here's where it gets even better. Trade crisis squeezes U.S. food exporter. Guys, this is in one freaking issue. Everything in here is bad news. So what do you mean, Darren? Are you saying that tariffs are a good thing and it's going to be good news? No. Here's what I'm saying. Nobody knows what the impact's going to be. We got to wait and see what's going to happen here because we really don't know. Nobody knows. Okay, so how do you approach this? What do you do, whether it's with your business, whether it's with your multifamily property, whatever it is, how should you be approaching this? What are the three things that you need to be doing now with Trump's tariffs going on? Number one, understand that the media is really good at bad news because it sells. It gets eyeballs. It gets attention. So always keep that in mind when a lot of bad news is being thrown at you. I'm not ever saying you put your head in the sand. Not saying that and you ignore it. No, but make sure you got that filter on. And I've already talked about that. So that's number one. Number two, you've got to be thinking of and planning worst case scenarios. What can happen to my business if the tariffs are going to be as bad as what people are saying? You want to be planning worst case scenarios. And in no way am I saying that your plan needs to be 175 pages, detailed down to the last I dotted, T crossed. No, it doesn't, because again, we don't have tariff experience. But you want to at least have an outline of, okay, if the shit hits the fan with these tariffs, here's like the first three things that we're going to do. Or here are the first three or four things that we need to stop doing. Maybe it's that. You see what I mean? We all have different answers and different risk levels with all of those kinds of things. Just make sure you've got an outline in case these tariffs turn things upside down on all of us for a while. Hey guys, a lot of people contact me and want to know, where are the best resources when it comes to investing in multifamily? Where can I go? And the obvious answer is darrengarman.com. 99.9% of all of the items on the website are absolutely free. Start making that multifamily investment that you've been thinking about a great reality. Now, here's the third thing you want to do with Trump's tariffs. And this might surprise you a little bit, but it's something that you need to have an outline on as well. And that's simply the exact opposite of this. How many investors have not only gained millions or even billions of dollars by going in the exact opposite direction of what everybody else is thinking, but have also gained a ton of time, effort, and energy by going in the exact opposite way as what something like this publication is saying? We know there's a lot of them. So what does that tell you? The third thing you need to do as a result of Trump's tariffs is, what are some of the good things that we need to be thinking about? How can we use these tariffs as a lever in our business, as a lever with what we've got going on maybe at home? In other words, I already told you have an outline of, okay, in case the worst case scenario happens, At least have an outline. Now I want you to have an outline. What could the best case scenario for us be as a result of these tariffs? What could they be, and have that outline there in terms of what they could possibly be? And I already mentioned just a few. Could you leverage just some of those relationships that maybe need to be a little bit more foundationally strong? Should you be doing that? Are there some financial moves that you could make as a result of these tariffs that might be a huge win or a huge payoff for you? Is there a combination of some of those things? Is there some leverage you could get maybe with supplies, maybe materials, maybe services? You see where I'm going? So it's worth at least now brainstorming a little bit, but at least you should have an outline of best case scenario, what you can do, how you should do it, and what good could come out of these tariffs, not only for you personally, but also for your business. And in our world, that business would be multifamily properties. That's number 3. And I told you there's 3 big ones with Trump's tariffs, but I'm going to give you a 4th one, a bonus one. Guys, you got to be proactive with this. You can't be reactive. Most everything that you read, most everything that you're going to see, listen to regarding tariffs is going to be from the reactive mode. How are people reacting? That's all this was. Reaction, 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 reaction. Guys, you got to be proactive. And those 3 things I just mentioned to you are, of course, in the vein of proactivity. As all this is going on, don't take the reactive approach and whine, complain, give opinions, social media, I'm doing this and all that. No, that's all reaction. We want to be proactive. Outlines, plans, systems maybe that you're thinking of that you could have in place as a result of these tariffs. You know, there's an old saying, never let a great crisis go to waste, right? Never do that. Well, there's a lot of truth to that. In many people's eyes is a crisis that could create, for a lot of you, really, really big opportunities. And so be proactive. So guys, let me go over this again one more time. Number 1, use that filter as you're getting information about tariffs and their impact. Use the filter. Number 2, have that outline of worst case scenarios. What are some of the things that we should maybe be doing, maybe we shouldn't be doing, etc. Number 3, best case scenarios. What are some of the things that we should be doing, that we shouldn't be doing? Best case scenario, here's the plan, here's what we're going to do. And as a bonus one, kind of number 4, kind of the bonus, make sure you remind yourself to be proactive through this tariff process. Okay. And if you do just these 3, really 4 simple things, you'll find that you'll be in a much better place once the dust settles from these tariffs versus doing absolutely nothing but being concerned, maybe a little worried, having a little bit of anxiety, and just watching it all play out. Bad idea. Bad idea. All right. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode, this tariff episode of the Heartland Multifamily Show, the place for all things multifamily. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later. We'll see you. Bye-bye. If you want to get your hands on more great multifamily real estate content, make sure you click here. If you want to invest passively in great multifamily real estate, make sure you click here.